One-shot steaming piles. Doesn't really take much imagination to figure out what I mean by that, does it? But go ahead and dig on in. Well, okay, no, don't really do that. Just maybe watch, but don't play along. That's what I'd recommend. Or just don't watch at all because I'm not very good at this. That's fine too. You know, frankly, based on the Combat Edge, you're actually not supposed to feed your demon. That's what maintains the bad habit or destructive behavior. But, you know, do it in this game regardless because the devil told me to! Or at least the game did. Hiya folks, Fruit and Doggy here to play FYD, or Feed Your Demon. I don't know why it goes for the acronym instead of the full name, but I don't really know anything about this game. I did a test recording, checked out the tutorial. It just listed a bunch of power-ups, and I'll mention the font. I don't know if it's the monitor size or whatever's going on, but it does not read very well. But there's no options, so I can't change any of the perspective or the graphics or the sound. So we'll see what this game is like. Wait, let me check. Nope, can't play with a keyboard. Wait, what? I don't even know what everything does. What do things do? How do I do things? All I saw was WASD spacebar? Oh, okay, yep, spacebar. Okay. These controls aren't really the best, I'm gonna say that much. And I don't know why those, like red orbs, I don't know why they don't, actually go into the circle more completely. Okay, I guess I just restart. This is the entirety of the game, isn't it? It's just an arcade-style series of waves and... Oh, I hate not being able to play with a controller. Okay, the smart thing is to do left and right hand so I can use the right hand to hit the mouse or the space bar. Yep, that works 10 times better. I guess I can't camp the door super effectively either because they have some degree of invulnerability as soon as they spawn out. What? How did I miss? I literally have no idea how I missed. And there is definitely a delay on how often I can attack. I can't, like, just spam it. Which, again, I can appreciate conceptually, but... okay, that seems super annoying. Wait, what? Okay, what does that do? Is that... Oh, I got a refill on my health from... What? Like, I hit these guys more than once? Now I still only get a single thing from them? How did they hit me from... I was beyond the radius of the circle! Why did I take damage? No! Ugh. So for all I know, I actually did hit them earlier when I hit the front of their shield, but I couldn't tell. Okay, how am I missing? What just happened? Good grief, this thing's annoying. So, does that have any carryover effect, or do I just start all over and nothing? Wow. I mean, I'm the type of person to give a game a fair shake, but I think that's about all I've got for this game. I mean, it'd be one thing if it was a roguelite and there was some carryover from my earlier attacks, but seemingly there's none. Oh, the hit detection is driving me crazy, too. How did I miss him? I mean, sometimes it seems like it's really easy to get in. This is just annoying. Okay. Oh, I was hopeful for this game, but when I don't know anything about a game and there just doesn't seem to be all that much to it, I guess I shouldn't be surprised when there's not very much to it. Oh, that's really disappointing. Well, what are my thoughts about this game? Just that short couple of times playing through it. One, since it's not a roguelite or roguelike game, any progression you make is completely worthless if you die. You don't carry over anything that you've gained. You don't get more health. You don't get an advanced attack, better defense, or speed to help deal with enemies. I guess you could say that you learn how the enemies move and what the different ways are like as you keep playing the game, but that's just muscle memory. That is from the Atari NES era. I just don't think that's something to really consider a highlight in this era of gaming. And let's see here. Graphics, I have nothing wrong with that. It is a little bit one note as far as the color palette. Black, red, gray. A few other colors besides that. Controls, they're okay. When he attacks, there is a delay. You can't swing the sword often. I felt like there was some questionable about hit detection, at least as far as when my attacks seemed like they were missing the enemy at times where I really thought they should have connected. Excuse me. And the other part that's really annoying about the wave mechanics is, as you encounter enemies that you know nothing about, you're very vulnerable. And so, for instance, as I encountered those skeletons with the shields, I didn't know they took 3 hits to kill. And so that's a simple issue. It's not that big of a problem, but until you know that, then I might, it's easy to make mistakes because it's like, did I not hit him? Do I have to do this? Did I mess up? And then those questions, that uncertainty, lends itself to you making mistakes more often. But there's no story whatsoever. I haven't hidden anything from you. There's no idea of what is really taking place. It's called Feed Your Demon. It's not a symbolic thing as far as I can tell. The demon's getting more powerful, and then as the demon gets more powerful, I get power-ups, but again, looking through the tutorial, how many are there? 4, 8, 12, 16? So I'm just supposed to remember what all of these do, and then activate them and keep them in the back of my mind? Especially when it's so hard to read them. But this game just... Oh, the other thing too is, with the controls, with this game being so straightforward and simple, it's really annoying to me that there's not controller functionality. It has WASD, so that could be a D-pad or the joystick. Then with a 1, 2, 3, 4, that could be the face buttons, A, B, X, Y. And the attack button could be one of the shoulder buttons. That would take care of everything that the game has, as far as I can tell. And then also, with the way the game works, you would have to use WASD to move your character around. See, I'll check if I can play with the arrow keys, but then you also have to use numbers 1 through 4 to activate power-ups. And so you have to go back and forth between whether you activate a power-up or you try to keep dodging and controlling your character. That's not a great setup. So let me try that real quick. Let's see if... Can't use the arrow key, and I can't redistribute the key controls. I have to play this way. See, this game is very simplistic, and with how simple it is, there's really no reason for it to not allow for some customization. And I suppose the other thing I'll mention is, right there, I didn't get hit when that guy was swinging his sword, so it's hard for me to know when an enemy attack is going to hit me or not. Okay, I mean, I didn't expect him... I thought I killed him! He was the one that was right in front of me. How did... Again, I swung at that guy twice. Oh, my demon leveled up. And then also how often these guys can shoot the arrows. It seems pretty often, because if I'm chasing them, it's like they'll shoot arrows more often. And they can shoot at point blank at me as well. But okay, I can't activate that orb. I can't drag it, so I don't know what that is doing. Yep, see, I went through a whole crowd of enemies and it did nothing. And then even in my death, when that purple dot goes to the demon, that suggests something's going to happen, but then nothing does. It's just the end. Oh. But yeah, if you're going to make a very simple game, I think that you really have to round it off by hitting all of the sheer basics. You know, controller support, customizable controls, because people might not like your arrangement, especially if they're left or right-handed. Their dominant hand might go against your control scheme. There's no options. I can't change whether it's full screen or not. I can't change the volume. This game's very bare bones. And, I mean, I don't want to cast shade or be hateful to a small developer. I don't want to be a bully and a jerk, but very rough. I can't... I mean, I didn't even play this game for 10 minutes. I've been talking and critiquing the game as much as I have been playing it, so this is a hard pass, and I'm done with the game. I don't think it has any cards, but if it does, I'll grind the time just to get the cards, and that's gonna be it. So again, I didn't know anything about this game. It looked interesting. I thought there was gonna be more to it, to be entirely honest. I thought its reviews were fairly reasonable as well. That's why I expected more out of the game. So this is gonna be a one-shot, folks. I did not account for that, but it happens. But anyways, I hope you enjoyed. As always, I'll include the game in the description, but I don't think you're gonna really want to follow up with this game, or at least I want to encourage it. But anyways, to each their own. I hope you hope you enjoy, guys, and as always, fruit and doggy,